And now here we are, gazing at what at least one person would call perfection. And that is just saying least. Because most people would say they are gazing at perfection. Hello everyone. Welcome back to more Honkai Star Rail. Last time, well, a lot happened last time. Mommy, sorry. Balls. How you doing, Fly High? Yeah, hope you're doing well. So what exactly happened? I mean, we fought a Titan. He's dead now. And before we had to do that, Mighty just kind of had to fight him by himself because, he conveniently can't die, which is great, by the way. Really helps when you're fighting a god. But we had to, like, go back in time, talk with this Spartan dude who was, like, human Nikador. And he had, like, the biggest dick. He helped a lot. His name was Nous, by the way. Very, very, very chill dude. Until he died. Twice. In a weird way. And instead of finishing our stuff in Forest, we're here now. Because Hoyo put in the Herta, and they were just like, wait, she doesn't fit into the story at all. We gotta figure out something real quick. So we're gonna learn what they decided to do with the Herta. It was at the very end of the last stream. Had a very entertaining conversation with one of her mirrors, so this is probably going to be the comedy part of this space comedy. Yeah. So that, I think I recapped all of that. There's also a lot of yapping, like maybe too much. Maybe too much. Doing good, that's good. Nous is Pog. Nous was surprisingly Pog. For a faceless NPC, he had a lot of gusto. I like that. But for me, I've just been mainly recovering from a cold. I started coming down with one on Tuesday. Was fit enough to do something on Thursday, but then after that I was dead. Scene. Oh, I like that ending scene in 2.7. Yeah. It was like, oh my god, she's tall. She's no longer puntable. Hey, yeah, which is scientific repose.
This is the audience system? Hi, it looks just like the simulated universe.
Keen observation. They share the same fundamental logic and are pretty much identical in that regard.
Ah, I see. We call this referencing and not appropriation, right?
One more stupid remark from you, and you can watch Fifth Mirror reference your role because I'm going to be dropping you as my assistant.
No, I don't drop the mirror. There's already a crack in it.
Now. The audience system is divided into 3 zones: energy supply, computing, and communications. Each zone operates independently and will only be integrated via the path of erudition when the system is booted. Sending a message to Droidhead involves more intricacies than you can imagine. If routine trials and maintenance on such an elaborately sophisticated system are already as bad as squaring circles, then it's no surprise for glitches like this to crop up.
Squaring circles? What goes into square hole?
I see. So, Madam Herta, can you use your professional judgment to tell which zone the glitch is in?
Of course. All 3.
Wow. Wow!
No sweat. They'll be up and running again after some simple technical tweaking. The 3 zones are compartmentalized, so we're going to have to troubleshoot them one at a time. Let's start with the energy supply zone. Get ready, and then we'll go over.
I'm just a mirror, Madam Herta. If you're ready, then your reflection in me will also be ready to go.
No thoughts of their own. Yeah, Herta is her own simp.
Brr, why is this energy energy supply zone so cold. I'm already frosting up.
It's just Sid Muni stuff, Mirror. You'll get used to it.
Why else? I've converted the energy core that supplies all of Herta Space Station into imaginary state and stored it in this zone. If not for the ultra-low temperature here, the space station would have long blasted up into the sky.
Oh, is this just like like a big walk-in cooler? Like a meat locker almost?
But aren't we already in the sky?
Actually, we're in space.
You're just a mirror? I don't need you to take on comic relief, too. Where did those things come from? Corrupted data? Reanimated systemic rust? No, not likely. It can't be the Legion's second ambush, right? Whatever. We have to get rid of them anyway. All right, stay close and try to avoid shattering to pieces.
Alright. We're doing some Dungo stuff. Oh, the part I don't remember. Is it my Herta or is it the story's Herta? I think it's my Herta I'm using, right? I could tell by the shit crit rate stats. Oh yeah, they were enhanced, were they? Yeah, too bad I just can't. It's probably mine. I think she was at 108 speed. That's the one thing that wasn't changed.
Enemy data secure net markers activated. Time for
Game can't replicate that.
You won't get away. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
And you felt it. I can do this.
I have something for you.
Open sesame.
Funny key. My favorite Keyblade Master.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Bang.
You won't get away.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
So if I do sound like a bit
Enemy data secure. Net
deep
markers
or
activated.
just
Time for a good old counterattack.
maybe not trying to laugh as much, is because I am still a bit recovering from a cold. It's just, I'm at the annoying I have chunky cough stage, which is never
Humanity
fun.
never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I currently have
Endless riddle.
one working nostril and like the other one's at like 50%, which is a lot better than it's been for a while, so it's actually an improvement.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'm just living man.
Helpless expand your thinking.
Expand dong.
And Madam Herta never fails to impress. Those things are no match for you.
A piece of cake. Now that this place is cleaned up, let's set everything in order and move on to the next zone.
Okay, but what does this bubble say?
What's this, ma'am?
Looks like one of those memory bubbles. It's not worth that much attention. You'll find many more in other zones.
But what does it say?
Is that so?
I guess it's gone. Obtained bubble.
What in the... How did all these disgusting bugs get in here?
We're going to need out-of-this-world computing capability if we hope to meet Droidhead. If we can't churn out calculations faster than a Yottaflop's computer, then we can forget about having them notice our existence.
What the hell's a Yottaflops?
But computers with too high a computing capability tend to attract computing stings like them. No one knows how these creatures evolved from their progenitor, the propagation.
Was that the whole point of the swarm disaster, though?
All the mysteries of life.
I have not finished Swarm Disaster.
A talking mirror.
I just figured they figured out by now.
A question on the side, Madam Herta? You have these powerful supercomputers and so, what are they normally programmed to calculate?
Oh, look at the stings in the background. They're just touching horns.
Is that
How
important?
adorable.
All that matters is that they work
They're
and
like
are able
deer.
to attract droid heads' attention.
Or moose? I don't
I
know.
suggest meeting Miss Asta for a chat when you have time.
Only if it's money related, though. Bang. Oh, bang.
Ready for another?
Barely felt it. Perhaps Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Droid head, aka Nous.
Stay put.
Is it Nous or Nose? Or Nose?
Devils. I'll crush them all.
I have something for you.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
I thought they would have done more.
Curious,
Oh well.
endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
You won't get away.
I don't know if I would call, I'm gonna try and think here. What Nous reminds me of? He kind of looks like, because I just see him as like this ball, he always reminds me of, oh, what is it? Like the blue robot from, Portal 2. Like just the ball with the blue eye. Another memory bubble.
There's a memory bubble here too.
Why are you so interested in it?
Cause they're bubbles!
Okay, I'll admit it. I find them somewhat creepy.
Ah, you'll get used to it, fourth mirror. This is just the happenings of the space
Enemy
station.
targets detect. Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
It could be Wheatley, yeah. That sounds about right. Yeah, Gnosis reminds me of Wheatley, but with just like red eye.
Get there.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Helpless as ever.
Yep. Hoyo's Hoyo's big fan of Portal 2.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Please die. It's not dead yet.
Enemy data signet
God.
markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Yay! Oh god, there's more.
Barely felt it.
Enemy targets detected.
Alright, you're gonna die.
Much obliged.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
You won't get away.
Yuck! Help me! Go from those bugs got onto my reflective surface.
What's there to reflect, though?
Clean up after yourself. Can't you just wipe it off with your hands?
This herd is also a vampire.
Good one there.
With those annoying bugs squashed, we're done fixing the computing zone too. These computers will get up to speed soon. Now we're just one final step away from requesting an audience with Droid Head.
Our last stop is the communication zone?
Oh? You have a good memory. Let's go see what's wrong in that zone.
Yeah, pretty good memory for a mirror. They tend not to have the organ to remember shit.
What's all this?
Excuse
I
me.
didn't think your puppets would be in here too, Madam Herta.
Unsurprisingly, the communication zone is where a bridge for communication will be formed between Droid Head and the space station.
We're gonna make a line of Hertas.
Aggregating the path
It'll
energy
form
of
into
the
a bridge.
erudition, then firing a bond at the Eon. This is as good as tapping someone on the shoulder who's sure to turn back to look at you.
Actually, because all the small Hertas are dolls, I'd like to imagine that each one of them kind of forms like a... Just like a... What would it be? Like a very square S shape and just forms a bunch of steps for her to step on. She has to have enough to do that.
Alas, our work is never this simple. Putting aside all
It's like
that
Stairway to
onerous
Heaven,
effort,
but for
a
Nous.
single glance from Droid Head could vaporize the entire space station if we're ill prepared.
Sick. I mean, oh
I
no.
see. So letting the space station go into hibernation is a protective measure of sorts. To prevent it from slipping into operational overload and turning into a scrap world?
Very perceptive for a mirror.
God, I'm so smart.
Mirror C. And here. Mirror 2. No, I neither have eyes nor ears. This zone seems to be functioning fine. These puppets are doing their job, and I don't see any obvious malfunction.
Things may look fine only on the surface.
Madam Herta, behind you. Huh? What does she want?
Let me take a look. This puppet should be number 2757.
How did you tell?
Because she labels them like cattle.
Don't distract me when I'm checking the puppet's parameters. 2757. That's strange.
What's wrong? Madam Herta?
The replica personality module is off. Well, that can't be. This parameter is set to be enabled by default.
And forever.
And the utterly absurd module has also been disabled? Something's definitely wrong here. I checked a couple days ago and made sure every puppet has it switched on.
Utterly absurd module. Hey, I heard it's all business, but she could be silly goofy too, right? I suppose. Why else did she design that?
The attack, anything, everything module
Oh, damn.
No, wait. Why?
To be silly goofy when she needs to squabble up, she has all the switches for it.
is enabled. Intruder detected. Threats. Come and help me, Mirror. Anything, everything, attack! These are
Ah, damn it.
remnants of the remembrance? So they were the ones that corrupted and tampered with the settings of my puppets?
I was really hoping we could just fight Herta.
Time to make a decision.
After a kit would function just the same against you. As soon as one of her allies goes below 50%, she does the kudu thing, kills you. Ah, if only.
Get there!
Time for an overhaul.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Open sesame.
Egad! What a close shave! But why are these remembrance memes even showing up here?
Because Herta's a meme lord.
That's not the only one. Look at them. Number 7631 and number 10136 are affected too.
They're affected by memes.
Can't you do a factory reset on them?
Sorry to disappoint. The absolutely not module has been enabled, so not even I get to bypass its permissions. Whoopsie.
What were you really trying to achieve with these creations?
Just some toys to amuse myself with. Finding the source of the corruption can wait. These puppets no longer have use now that I'm here. Take them all out. Defective goods ought to be sent back to the repair center.
Or, you know, potential refund credit.
I urge you to go easy on them for the sake of the space station.
Is that it? I was expecting something bigger.
It hasn't turned around yet. Lokios is kind of hoping it would just keep walking.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Damn it.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for
That's a
good
damn
old
shame.
You won't get away.
I can do this.
Curiosity? Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Oh, then another double battle.
Get them! Fiends or devils?
No question all.
Ouch! Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
You won't get away.
I have something for you. Perhaps you still don't understand.
Expand your thinking. Curiosity? Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
You won't get away.
Helpless as ever. Open sesame.
Expand dong.
They're completely battered, save for their heads.
It's me we're talking about. Well, never strike someone in the face. The same goes for puppets. I'm picking up signals from more puppets somewhere further in. Let's go take a look.
She would, Herta would never damage her beautiful face.
A memory bubble, tucked away this far in.
Huh. I think I know what this is about now. This is interesting. But we can leave that for later. Let's take care of the malfunctioning puppets first.
I haven't taken this elevator since... What was this update? 1.6? I think? It's been a while. It's an elevator that goes down and 45 degrees. I don't tell me we're fighting this guy again. I hope not. We already killed this bug.
Number 0988. The pride of my creations.
Should I even be curious?
988 is my favorite number.
Puppets before her were all as dull as brick walls, mundane and uninspired. I distinctly recall number 0988 being the first puppet I imbued with a magical surprise. Some other puppets that came later also got to enjoy similar privileges.
Good to know. But did anyone ask?
Me. I asked myself.
Fear not, Mirror. You have to remember that being a genius means you're destined to solve challenge after challenge. There's no time for rest.
Can I just be on the sidelines this time? Pretty please.
Do we still have the upper hand?
It is the bug.
Enemy
Kinda hoping
data
it
secure.
wasn't. Well, it's not
Network
the
activated.
bug
Time
I'm
for a
thinking
good old
of.
counterattack.
Ouch. Yeah, let's do this.
Much obliged.
Barely broke.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Impressive, almost. Expand Expand your thinking.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Fortunately, we don't have a great way to break true sting other than Phainon and Herta. We can make it work though. Set it with a good old expand
Open
dawn.
sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Ooh.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Enemy targets detected.
You won't get away.
I can do this!
Get them.
I don't have to expand your thinking.
Commencing support. Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Get them.
Not good.
I have something for you. Perhaps you still
Maybe just wanted to do
conceals
that.
its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no
So it doesn't
exception.
cause anything funny to
Enemy targets
happen.
detected.
Yeah, let's trigger it now.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Alright, let's see how much
I don't have
damage
time
this
for
does.
Open sesame.
Not enough.
Crumb.
A lot though.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Give me strength.
Much obliged.
Don't.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Time for an overhaul.
Yay, now my game's smoothed out. Let's go.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Expand your thinking.
Yeah, I love blur effects.
Oh, that was close. I almost shattered.
But don't be melodramatic. Working even a single brain cell of mine to take out foes like her is an outright waste of my smarts.
I mean, I had to use a few brain cells for that one. What's that say about me?
I take it we've taken care of the problems in all 3 zones? Does that mean?
We're done.
Not yet.
Damn it.
There's something else we need to deal with.
Those damn
Seems
memes.
we've had a little tag-along all this while.
You've got quite the sharp eye, Madam Herta. Would you like us to help?
Sure. Go ahead and summon the whole team, Fourth Mirror. Considering the gravity of our endeavor, we can't allow a little thief to spoil the show.
The bubble.
Parasite of the remembrance. Do you truly think your atrocious disguise can outwit the keen sight of a genius like myself? Once you're reflected in my mirrors. You can forget about escaping.
Oh dear, this is bad.
Shit.
Right, stay alive, and again, I can strive. Retreat into the memory zone for now. I can always regroup and try again.
Someone hasn't been paying attention.
You can't see my face.
Didn't hear
I'm
me,
giving you
did
wicked looks.
For those petty tricks of yours. Do you actually think you can slip away right under my nose?
Herta. Madam Herta, wait. What do you want with me?
Is this the same memo snatcher that lets us into the Forgotten Hall? So are we getting a new one?
I'll spill it all. The garden's secrets, and what they're after. Everything. Please, just spare me.
Wow. Zero loyalty.
Is that all you've got to say while your life is at stake? That's hardly worth anything. Need a little refresher? I am Herta, Genius Society number 83, the one to unravel the mystery behind the imaginary leakage phenomenon, and key holder of the imaginary implosion pulse. Do you honestly believe I'd seek any counsel from you?
Shit, you got a point.
Hush now. Keep quiet. This is my moment to shine, so just listen. You crept in here to steal Nous's memories, didn't you?
No, it's Nous. That's how you pronounce his name. Or its name. They's name.
And messing with my precious audience system is just a ruse to lure me here so I can lead you to them. What a shame. You're only a step away from completing the mission assigned to you.
You're about to get sucked into my mirror.
As if. Truth is, you never stood a chance from the get-go.
Oh no. She hit her with the tee-hee. Too bad she didn't actually say tee-hee though. Like the brat. She still is at her hag age.
Mirror following me around? Oh, then you've let your guard down. Because her siblings have long been watching your every move. Now, let me think. What kind of punishment should I subject a brazen thief like you to? Oh, I know. You garden folk have a fondness for mirrors, huh? How about letting you enjoy some quality time with your favorite object? A mirror. As for the length of your punishment, let's keep it mildly punitive. How about 100th of a lifetime? That should be enough for some serious self-reflection.
No, I get it. I mean, 100th of a lifetime compared to what? Like forever? The person's expected life expectancy? Like, what is it?
Oh, cheer up. You can still do your part for this world while trapped in a mirror. For all you know, your weak path energy could just help me get droid head looking this way. Oh, I should make myself clear. When I said 100th of a lifetime,
Oh, we're getting specific now.
I meant my lifetime.
So what's that?
At long last.
Couple hundred
we can
years,
finally
maybe?
be at ease now that we've nipped those
I don't know.
problems in the bud.
This is yummy.
Oh,
Oh, cut that out! Those weird noises make me seem like I've got a few screws loose. Put that little thief to sleep for now. We can decide her fate later.
Oh, sweet and venerable Madam Herta, when did your heart turn this tender?
The audience system has been rebooted. This is finally it.
Tender like a prime rib.
After all that I have done to reach you, droid head, you better not snub me.
Try to speak with Nous.
The path space. This isn't a figment of the simulated universe, but a perfectly tangible and accessible space. Right. Now's not the time to wallow in nostalgia. Droid head, will you answer me?
Nous. To talk to me and my life is... Nah, she wouldn't risk her life for this.
Madam Herta, we picked up some voices from the space.
Ooh, the first mirror.
Let me hear them.
Looking awful noosey there. Nice.
Is this binary arithmetic? Could it be droid head?
It only speaks in binary? What a nerd. Wait, 2?
Wait. There shouldn't be a 2 in binary arithmetic.
It's just fucking with
Is
us.
this some kind of prank?
Madam Herta, we're hearing those voices again. What now? What should we do?
Keep your cool, second mirror. What did they say this time? Play it again for me. Door locked. No, this isn't the voice of the path at all. What in the world is going on?
Who's pretending to be Nous?
Madam Herta, those lads outside seem to be discussing something interesting.
Not the yuck, yuck, yuck. Yuck, 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 Madam Herta.
Want to listen in on them?
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Third mirror. Stop that nightmarish cackle. It's giving me goosebumps.
Stop sounding like Goofy.
Wait. Did you say those lads outside? Could it be?
Yeah, the lads.
Why don't you listen for yourself?
She fainted.
This isn't right. I'm sure we got intruders in the lab.
Mr. Yang.
I'm not sure she'll be happy about it, but we have some time to wait.
Wait! Stop! Whatever you're about to do. No, don't even think about it. Whoever you are, you better not interrupt me right now. I must continue forward. Just a few more steps and I'll be able to see Droid Head.
Sounds like the lads could be the party that was still in the Express? What are they doing next to the space station, though?
Is something wrong, Madam Herta?
No, it's nothing. I was just thinking.
Madam Herta? I think you'll want to listen to the voices from beyond this space.
I'll leave it to you then, Mrs. Phainon.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Wait, what are they up to? Is this the Harmony? Ridiculous. Hoping to stop me with such cheap parlor tricks. Not a chance.
Easily dispelled the resonance of his subconscious mind. Well, it's that bit of an emulator. Is there something else we can try?
you to interrupt Madame Herta's experiment. Let's ignore them and keep going. We haven't seen Nous yet.
Forget it, Mirror. Let's just leave.
Huh?
Leave? Surely you're not suggesting we stop the audience experiment right now?
I guess there's another time to do it. The day before Monday.
That's beyond all reason, ma'am. We went through so much just to get here. And now we're just one step away.
Today after Saturday.
The Eon themselves. Please. You know how insanely costly it is to reboot the audience system.
I mean, not really.
But if I were to ignore those two intruders and continue onward, when Droidhead casts their gaze upon the space station, the blast of energy generated in that instant is sure to burn them to a crisp. Experiments can always be repeated, but humans cannot be brought back to life.
She cares about human life. Yesterday?
Oh, Madam Herta.
Tomorrow?
That wasn't kind.
Tomorrow?
Truly a lucky mirror to have found the best possible master.
Enough! Don't use that nauseatingly fawning tone on me.
Stop buttering me up, me.
Looks like I'll have to abort this prematurely again. But mark my words, Droidhead. I will be back for you.
Madam Herta? You're finally awake.
You two?
How'd they get in here? Hey! Hello! It's been a while. Hey, Adam, how you doing? We're doing fine. Hopefully we'll get through the HSR story. I think we're like at the tail end. Because goddamn, this update has been way too long. Well, day all day, baby.
Oh.
You guys. What about me? I've been recovering from a cold. That's kind of about it. I was way worse, like, the day after Thursday, so I'm at a moment where I can, function. So that's nice.
My plan is ruined. And it's all thanks to you.
These two men. Who are less
Your
beautiful than
plan?
me.
My sincerest apologies, Madam Herta. We weren't aware this was a part of your plan.
Also, rare instance where 3 older characters have VA. Crazy.
The space station was in complete darkness when we arrived, so Sunday and I assumed something bad had happened. We continued further into the space station, hoping to find the cause of the blackout, and that's when we chanced upon your actual self.
Damn, just like that? Oh, Welt Sunday. I was just thinking like Welt Day. Like, hell yeah. A day just for Grandpa.
How did you get in?
Hey, you left the door unlocked.
The door wasn't locked.
God damn it. Oh, man. She may be book smart, but she ain't street smart.
All right, fine. I am a person of reason, after all. You're not to blame for this. I am familiar with Mr. Yang of the Astral Express. But the one next to you?
Looks like Madam Herta doesn't pay much attention to cosmic news.
Please pardon my manners. It is unbecoming of me to forget the most basic of courtesies amid all that has happened. My name is Sunday, and I'm just a passenger of the Express.
And this, unremarkable passenger happens to be a Harmony Pathstrider? Do you take me for a child? In any case, I don't suppose you came all the way here just to check on how the space station is doing?
Well, we were worried for a moment there, but it's good to know the space station isn't in any kind of trouble.
Yet.
We're here because of Amphorius, Madam Herta.
Oh?
Why does that not surprise me?
Do I play more games on my stream? Yeah, I have been. Lately I've been playing the new Mario and Luigi game. That's been pretty cute and fun so far. I have to get back into playing Xenoblade 2 as well. I just need to find like a good day to do it. Maybe this week, who knows?
Oh, something occurred to you?
No! I've told Himiko everything I know. Nothing about the world sounds right. Droidhead has cast their gaze upon numerous worlds in the past, and every one of them is etched in my mind. So how could I possibly not know about it?
What's my favorite one? The other ones I've played have been Superstar Saga and Dream Team, and I'd say yeah, just out of those two would be a Superstar. I do have a copy of Bowser's Inside Story. I just haven't like had a time to play it. I know I'd fuck with it a lot. It's just a matter of actually playing it. And right now I'm at the point where it's like I'm not where any single player game I play, I just kind of need to stream it. So it's like, oh, am I gonna stream it? If not, I'll get to it eventually. That's never. I know me best.
Perhaps those garden folks lied to you. Anyhow, I've looked up the name Amphorius in the simulated universe. Though clearly irrelevant results have already been filtered out, there's still an unbelievably long list of generated results. Something about how the Divine Amphorius team will swap out their current crest emblem for one in King Babaru's likeness in the next season. I hope that can be of some help to you.
King Babaru. We treat this like like reality TV. Is this all entertainment to you? It probably is.
We may as well take a look at it.
I still don't get it, though. Didn't the Astral Express already depart some time ago? Is that world so incredibly spectacular that it warrants this return trip?
Can you ask me something? Well, depends. What's the topic?
Well, that's because we're caught between a rock and a hard place.
Oh?
If Amphorius is indeed inextricably entwined with eons, paths, and even the erudition, we're going to need the wisdom of a genius to help us, especially now that we've seen the planet for ourselves.
It's not really a planet, it's kind of like an infinity symbol. Unless the infinity symbol's like, I don't know, very elaborate Saturn rings, and it's like right in the middle.
Elaborate a little on this rock and a hard place you're caught between.
Professional artists, I do art for stream, which would like you to see my recent creations. Actually, I'm trying to think. Thinking. I think I'm getting deja vu here. I'm trying to think. Have we talked before? Starting to get a weird case of deja vu. Getting a weird case of deja vu. I could be tripping though. I mean, like, if you have like a Twitter or Blue Sky, you can just at me, and then if you have a portfolio there, I can look at it. It's not something I want to take a look at on stream right now. That's something I like to do, like, you know, when I'm offline. You know what I mean? Do I have Insta? I don't. I do not have an Insta. I'm pretty much limited to just Twitter and Blue Sky. I am not going any further. Oh, your first time chatter. Oh, did it appear up on my OBS? That was weird. Sorry, I thought we've met before. I could have sworn. That is a my B. We're just rocking a hard place.
We've lost all contact with two indispensable companions since they entered Amphorius.
Oh, so they did care.
And that's not all. One of our other companions is suffering from a serious and inexplicable affliction.
Oh, so it's not the common cold. What's my Twitter? I should have it below. My Twitter link should be below, so... Can I type it? You can just check below my channel. I have it linked. You just get you can get there from there. Oh god, I have to voice this thing again. Ah! Good thing you're finally up, or that giant slay's going to give you a sunburn. Alright. They've been this excited for a while now. What did you feed them? Or like they snuck food themselves? They don't seem to need food. Say who? I'm still a cute and tiny animal, alright? But come to think of it, I don't remember the last time I ate something was. It's because you don't need to eat. Forget it. You can skip the translation. I could somehow tell that none of that chatter is meaningful. Wow! Brutal. It's almost time. The Chrysosaur should be finishing up their preparations at the Vortex of Genesis. Let's go witness the core flames return when you're ready. Oh boy, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I'm stuck. Barrel, 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 barrel. Let's do that. There's something else out here. Oh, that's like weird journal stuff, right? To the vortex. Face in water, go.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
I should change my party setup real quick. God. I'm sorry about that. Again, cold recovery. It's just chunky cough, I swear.
Oh, Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world. We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
I have followed you there? What's with the question mark? Oh, I can't tell. There's not really a... Does your Twitter has different from what you use on Twitch? I never really get a notification, but sometimes I just don't. It is what it is. Follow you back so I could share my work there. Well, I'm not sure. I didn't get a notification for the follow, so I'm not sure which one is you're at. But I'll take a look later. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at it after the stream, all right? I don't want to take up too much more time away from the game. All right. Time for Kevin to become a god.
Your guests are here, Phainon. We can begin.
Phainon, just kidding. Oh, sure. Yeah. Thanks for understanding. Can either chill out the stream still, or go off and do what you want to do. However you feel like spending your evening.
It's fine, Miss Caceres. He spoke to me already. I told him he should be nurturing his wounds, and that he shouldn't be worrying about all this comrades once-in-a-lifetime ascension ritual stuff.
What kind of wounds does he need to heal, though? He can't be killed. What do you mean?
So, I'm ready to begin.
Teacher, show him the way forward.
Despite the myriad dark and endless nights that have gone by, the guidance of the prophecy is nevertheless as clear and bright as the first ray of dawn. Overthrow the gods, it declared. Restore the core flames, it declared. Bear the divine authority, it declared. Forge miracles, it declared. O prophecy, forgive us for this late tribute. We Chrysos heirs have striven to start the flame chase journey anew over these myriad nights. The seeds we sowed have finally yielded a good harvest. The 7th core flame needed for the miracle that once belonged to the great Lance of Fury, Nikador, shall now be returned by an elected hero of the Chrysos heirs, an upstanding citizen, a valiant warrior, and a noble soul. Please step forward, Phainon of Ides Elysiae. Recite with us.
I don't know why. I just... Excuse me. But just a small child, blind, saying very fancy words. It's a little goofy.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
Surrender the core flame, Chrysos heir.
But I like it. Press and hold to submit the core frame and complete your objective. Oh. I know it's overflowing.
The Lance of Fury's constellation is illuminated. Why is the vortex this silent? Was it also like that in the past?
Was expecting confetti to come out from the cosmos like, yippee! You killed a god!
Patience, Phainon. Do not make us question this decision.
Oh, hey, dude.
Lord Nous?
Oh, Nias. I think I called him Nias earlier. Sorry.
I'm afraid he's not the person you know, Castorus. That is a manifestation of the prophecy, an echo of the Titan's divinity. It is here to examine the Titan's successor. Mortal who wishes to inherit my divine authority. Your strength and character have been thoroughly tested. Yet your will wavers. If you are to inherit Nikador's relentless fight against the unspeakable Black Tide,
Grow a pair.
you must accept a trial of divinity. Prove that you possess an indestructible will, and vanquish the fears deep in your heart.
Vanquish the fears in my heart.
Kill your fears. Kill them dead.
So be it. No matter what obstacles you plan to put in my way, I'm ready to overcome them. For our prophesied tomorrow, I will become the god Amphorius needs.
I don't know. I hear that quote, I just think of Batman. I am the hero the Gotham needs, not the one it deserves.
Come with me, Phainon of Ides Elysii.
Come.
In fear, you shall abandon your mortal body, and in suffering, be reborn as a god. Wait for my return, my friends.
Oh, is he gonna come back like all stony and mangly like Nikador? Bye, Kevin. See you in an update or two, I suppose.
Lord Phainon is gone?
Yes, he he poofed.
He has stepped onto the battlefield to fight a campaign that can only be won by him alone. All we can do is wait and have faith.
Yay, increased level cap. I don't know about the rest of them, but I don't like to sit by and wait for my fate to be decided. And they will stand there for until 3.1.
I pray you truly are prepared, Lord Phainon.
You seem worried. You spoke to him?
Yes, there was hesitation in his words.
I mean, to be fair, he doesn't know what's gonna go on, you know?
The manifestation of the prophecy must have seen this. It saw Lord Phainon's heart wavering. Wherever he is, whatever he is fighting, I pray he makes it through this test.
If homies have homies' backs. Oh, maybe it's like secretly a sleep mask. I get it. Always tired. Looks like she fell asleep. Presiding over the ritual must take quite a toll.
Will succeed.
Oh, with how long a story is, I wonder if we're going to be like killing a god like every update. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Perhaps. Our monster of the week type of story.
Phainon steers his own fate. If he can conquer his fear and return as a demigod, we will be one step closer to the miracle that the prophecy promised.
You have a lot of faith in him. What if he fails? The video is just like, oh, he can't.
That would mean his time hasn't come yet, and that there is a more arduous mission for him to see through.
So did they like reject him, or will it just like take longer for him to figure it out?
You must have noticed by now. Every Chrysos heir here bears a flaw of sorts. Be it the curse of immortality, or the constant erosion of their humanity, or...
I wonder if that's what a Goliath is.
But not Phainon. He is a Chrysos heir without flaw. A perfect vessel for divinity.
Oh, he's the perfect man.
There will come a day when he leads everyone we have left, through the gates of the miracle.
Still too late, huh?
Oops, missed the party. Phainon said you weren't coming. Yeah, buddy, you're a bit late.
The
a little tardy.
constellation of the Lance of Fury is already illuminated. That must mean...
The core flame has been surrendered, but Lord Phainon's test isn't over yet. The prophecy sent an ambassador. They acknowledged Lord Phainon's strength and character, but had doubts about his strength of will. He must conquer his fear and prove himself to the prophecy.
I was right to be worried.
It should have been me.
I want to formally thank you, outsiders. Were it not for your aid, our campaign against Nikador would have been 100 times more arduous.
Isn't it nice that people like talk is cheap? Isn't it nice to be polite?
Kremnoans revere strength and military might. But that does not mean we lack etiquette.
Currently saving for the best little goober, aka Trippy. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, I'm saving all my stuff for that handsome guy right there. Because he is cool. He is the best looking dude in the game so far. He for once actually gives off Chad energy, and I like that. But I am curious about how Tribby's gonna work just because there's 3 of them. Like how are they gonna implement all 3? But I guess we'll find out in the update stream, which will, if time serves me correct, will probably happen this Friday. They usually like to do it like a week and a half before the next one drops. That's usually how they do their drip marketing. But hey, who knows? Mighty, what do you mean when you said you were worried?
They don't know yet?
We lack critical information?
That guy has always been tormented by his past. I may not be the right person to tell you about him, but you must know his past if you are to continue fighting alongside Phainon.
Afternoon shift. Smells like mighty smack crack in here. Brother, that's just testosterone. What do you mean? Yeah. How you doing, Jamin? We've been doing well. Hey, Box. Hope you also been doing well.
Lord Mighty, please allow me.
Elbow cough. Hey, that's been like me the last few days.
Very well.
Before he was chosen by the prophecy, Lord Phainon had everything taken away from him. His home, his family, his close friends. Everything he once swore to protect.
Damn. Crying, hungry to go home, struggling, upset at Texas. Aren't we all? We're all here to get through that shit. Wanting stuff, can't afford being poor. Oh, man.
He became a hollowed shell in his youth, and the blazing flames of vengeance
Slaying
were the
down
only
boots
things that
all
fanned
at
him.
once. Damn, you're doing a lot of things at once. The only things I can do, like, simultaneously is, like... It's like pitch, shit, and cum. That's it. It's all I can do.
The prophecy gave him a new mission.
I'm okay though. We're all
granting him a
okay.
new life as a
We're just trying to get
crisis
we're just trying to get through it together.
Which is more important to him? His new mission or his desire for revenge? I'm afraid only he knows. No. Perhaps he himself is still struggling to get to an answer.
I acknowledge his strength, but fear is something not even the sharpest of swords can cut through.
Back from lurking. You've been back from a couple quick lurks. What did I just say? Should have been there.
I hope you've toughened your resolve, Deliverer.
Should have been there.
Only a will as tough as stone can shatter the darkest nightmares.
Come on, Kevin, my favorite pizza delivery man. Oh. What's that? What's that maraca off in the distance?
Is something wrong?
A young Phainon.
Don't keep me in suspense. Come on, tell me already. What did you see?
I just wanted to get a reaction out of you. Alright, I'll tell you. This card is the Deliverer.
Deliverer? What does that mean?
The interpretation is really long. Maybe I should just skip it. All you need to know is, this card means you'll be a hero, worshipped by all. You will protect this world and save lots and lots of people from scary enemies with your sword. Do you like the sound of that?
But...
What's the matter? This is a good card.
But I don't want to be everyone's hero. I just want to stay in this village with everyone I know.
I don't want to be the chosen one.
Grandpa and Grandma said the outside world is full of bad people. That's why they're always at war. Who wants to save bad people like them? I can be a hero, but only our village's little hero.
Hey, well, too bad. You gotta be a big hero someday.
Well, little hero, if the day comes for us to say goodbye to ID Silicii, could you become a deliverer then?
Do I have to leave the village?
Mm-hmm. If something like that happens, someone will have to save the world.
Then I'll...
I'm just teasing you. Don't worry. ID Silicii is a peaceful place. Bad people won't reach us here. Are you going home already? If you're not in a hurry, should we go play with the fairies again?
Nothing bad will ever happen.
Oh, fairies! Okay, I love playing with them. I'll win back the wooden sword I lost to them.
Look at how excited that got you. Let's go then. May this world never have need for a deliverer.
What's that? Is that a sword? Is that stabby stabbed? How am I supposed to interpret this artwork? Some system hours ago, aboard the Astral Express. Pom-Pom, have you prepared our meals already?
Of course the food's ready. March isn't feeling well, so Pom-Pom has specially prepared the conductor's special bland meal that'll be easy on her stomach.
The blandest soup possible.
You bring it to her, Himiko?
Gladly. Why don't we also get her a...
Nuh-uh. No coffee when she's already feeling unwell.
I guess you're right. Oh, sweetie, we got some soup. Marge, I'm coming in, okay? Better not be doing something funny. That's looking awfully funny. To be continued.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
Hooray! Nameless recollection. In that dawn-kissed city-state, to hero from the Outlands joined the ranks of the Flame Chase. Inspirations born from the journey are to be penned in the pages of a book. Popped into your mind. Oh, this stuff, right. Look at these things. What do you do with this book? Now dropping the strand. There you go. Put it in there. Whose visage comes into view? Gold Weaver, Homeland, Death, Sculpture, Seamless Garment, Funeral Children, Maze. Gold Weaver. He says what the text was saying. Seam of thread and cloth. Oklahoma, a city of warriors look back upon before marching toward the battlefield, the host sanctuary of all citizens.
Unbounded benevolence.
Just as the posts of this city have sung. The beauty of the holy city is like Aglaia herself, dressed in finery, and oh boy.
But there's one thing she'll never be able to achieve.
Just whisper can be
She will
heard.
never be able to produce something seamless.
Oh, I get it. This quiver, just a wind rustles by your ears, from your silence.
Grace our eyes with your most elegant creation.
Ingratiating words do not sit well with me, nor do duplicitous machinations.
Gaze flits post stoic, regarding the public, just to wonder, why is it going so fast? We hear the answer lies in her golden threads of the goddess of romance, no service her hands and eyes. And eyes.
As long as the thread has form, it is enough to craft seamless finery.
It's finally entirely and cut cleanly with a single stroke.
Hardly a challenge. None of these pose a challenge.
Rainbows off like seams, like a soft sigh from lips. When it weeps, the gold gazes past me, fixed on something much farther, the network of threads all between heaven and earth. The only chance that she realizes she dedicates herself to is weaving the fate of Oklahoma. We are now Wi-Fi viewing. Long eyes stretch across the square. Merchant shopkeepers, even eyesight elite, are lined up together without distinction. The head of the line was the path to Aglaia's abode. It's the Holy City's fashion trendsetter, going to reveal her newest masterpiece.
She's about to get rid of her failed pieces.
Yay! Discount laundry, let's go! Wouldn't be laundry, just discount clothing, let's go!
Now I see why the Holy City is free of worries. Even as the end nears, they're still obsessed with lavish clothing.
New to Oklahoma, a visitor from elsewhere ends up utterly bewildered at the sight. It is said that a family of priests who worship Mnestia go way back with the Weaver. But her impeccable gift for weaving isn't meant to serve anyone's pursuit for pleasure. What was once a sacred duty was misunderstood by the beauty-obsessed who mistook fallen shreds for priceless treasures.
Are flawed creations really still worth the people's adoration?
The Weaver shakes her head. She seems to have forgotten something. It is precisely the flawed hero who walks ahead of the crowd, who casts a long shadow over the world and who strides toward everlasting daylight. There are nevertheless people from the Weaver who is willing to sew and tailor for her. Whom the Weaver? Her conditions are beauty sharp as a blade and the pursuit of beauty.
Me! I want to be showered with a thunderous ovation and lots of flowers.
A melodramatic poke speaks out.
I want to stir her emotions.
The voice of a blushing young boy.
Do I fit the bill? My sister and I are refugees from the abyss. I want to get a pair of shoes for her.
We ever decided my boss should be allowed to attempt to gaslight me so he can tell me to do better, should be revived and publicly executed. Jeez. Gaslight, gatekeep, get back to work. I don't know. See, a child speaks up. Next to him is a barefooted girl, staying silent with her head kept low. Fortunately, gold threads are willful things. They are never swayed by sympathy or pity. A tense and worried look surfaces on the young child's countenance. Specks of dirt on his face brought back memories of a past encounter. the Weaver begins.
Go to the 3 children in the city.
As messengers of Janus, or Janus. Hit butterfly. It's like the 3rd round, she just held it and moved on. Almost walked out at that moment, but I should have told him I've gotten fired. 5th round, just held it and moved on. Well, I just hope your boss never sees this, comes across the stream, or else he's gonna see what you're typing, dude. I guess we're just gonna do a lot of reading. Casterus. Twirling in fallen bloom. Scooby-Doo taught me that I could shuffle cold cuts and slice bread with a deck of cards and make a tasty sandwich. A really tall boy, too. A tall-ass sandwich. Boss has never heard me say more than a few sentences. There's no personality to go off of. Oh. I see, I see. Alright. I see a sword that grants death, a shackle of destiny, next to the silver-haired girl worshipped at the Demise's hollow. The sword stained with unknown blood, lying shattered and snapped. The shackle chained pale wrists dotted in thickening rust. The priest asked with a shaking voice, "Upon whose fingertips will the butterfly perch?" The girl never answers, like death itself, wreathed in silent solemnity? People often say that dying is to meet the palm of the hand a shadow, and dreaming is to be brushed by the fingers little. In the mirages when the girl petted death, she sees black waterfalls foaming and bellow, pouring down from a chasm in the sky where a solitary tower withstands torrents sallow. When she wakes, she could still feel the water's freezing touch and the cacophonies billow. Like the wail of the dead, the howl of beasts, in confusion, delirium, and clamors hollow. The girl's embrace is not meant for the living. Thousands have entered the eternal sleep in her arms, granting to the dead solace and dignity. She mentions a ferocious warrior, feared in battle.
She did not go with a smile, but to me she cursed. Oh, life's end, how ugly you are, how despicable.
And from that day on, she adorned herself, her dress white as a radiant moon, became always dotted with flowery petals.
For if death cannot be avoided,
so
I
says
wish
the
they
girl.
could contain beauty more plentiful.
Among the manifold rites about death, the ones she knows the most intimacy are burial rites. One burial of unfamiliar countenance? Is that actually pronounced that word? After another wherever she presided. From the angelic visage of a babe passed in the cradle to the despairing eyes of the mother drowning in sorrow. From the scars on a war-battered general's torso to the unending tears pouring from his bereft window. It's bereft. No, it's bereft. Sorry. Yes, she remembers not a single living human she had seen. Even in the mirror, she thinks her own face strained with an alien glow, and the countless words buried in forgetfulness. The only thing she managed to gleam is a mockery to fate, a sarcastic whistle.
Stay alive.
Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. When she cast aside the shackles and stepped beyond Idonia. Fuck it. When she cast aside... Pause. Rewind. When she cast aside the shackles and stepped beyond Arizona, a deja vu most violent seizes her whole. Did she, perchance, conduct some previous escape? Illusions dance across her eyes. She had once drifted in an endless river, then drove her single boat out of the deluge. She had wandered in the battlefield covered in corpses, then recovered the path back to life. Why must she escape over and over again? She now knows the answer and quivers for it as a ludicrous surmise. The woman embodying death walks this world, only because she knows she must stay alive. But alas, at that time, she knows not, as I was busy reading. Man, let's let a boy read. A child's journey. Nay, thou shalt read at this speed. Yeah, fuck me for reading, am I right? God damn. Wait, the guiding light. In a quarter of Oklahoma, the newly arrived traveler stops for a moment. He rubs his eyes.
1, 2, 3. There's 3 identical children?
The 3 children have differing smiles. One is beaming, one is a shrewd grin, and one is smiling serenely. Yet each of them looks just as mysterious as the other 2.
Stranger, welcome to the Holy City. We will show you the way forward.
Trebios. This name has not been mentioned for some time. Only the elderly priests of Janisopolis know the true significance of this name.
High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
As music from his hometown plays, the smiling children gather around the old man. They wish that the twilight breeze will carry away all tales of sadness. Be gone, bad vibes! Be gone! The end times looms like a dark cloud, hanging over the holy city's residents and shrouding them with worry.
Hello? Do you need our help?
Like torches dancing in the wind, the children illuminate the alley. They wipe away the woman's tears, babies sleep amidst whispers. On the windowsill of those in prayer, their light footprints remain. The citizens call them Oklahoma, yet they simply shake their heads.
There's no need to be so somber. How about we play a game together? Guess who we are?
The 3 soared and landed in front of the townsfolk.
You're Trian.
An old man says.
Oh, we're Trinan.
Trinan is the quietest of the trio.
Are you Trinan?
A young girl asks.
Wrong. We're actually Trian.
Trian is the most spirited of the trio.
Then you must be Trevi.
A child shouts.
You're right. Good job.
Phoebe is as enthusiastic as she is adorable. It matters not whether they can tell the trio apart. Of most importance is their sincere smiles.
We will show you the path to take.
The children fly ahead, guiding the lost back to the main road. They literally show people the right path to take? Thought there'd be some VA.
You're lucky. You merely took a wrong turn.
The children flew before me. It was rare to see them so quiet.
However, there are many more unfortunate souls who have lost their direction in life.
Act concluded. There was once a dying soldier on the battlefield who wished to bid farewell to his lover in a distant city far away. The child leaned toward the soldier and said nary a word as she listened to his final words of comfort. As for the other two children, they were in the city, beside a bed upon which a woman was lying in eternal rest, wailing uncontrollably. Not only do the three children share each other's senses, their souls are also interconnected. When one is filled with grief, the other two will burst into tears as well.
Perhaps we should tell you some happy tales instead. Our greatest talent is performing Amphorius' nursery rhymes.
Shallow's favorite tears of reminiscence. So that means, like theoretically, one of them can think of a really funny joke and, like, hold in their laughter, but the other two can't, and they just, like, burst out laughing. But those nursery rhymes have been told over and over, that any literate child can recite them by heart.
How rude!
Child gently flicks my forehead.
You should be reflecting on the nursery rhyme author's heartfelt intentions instead.
In this lush land by God's chosen, giants raise their glasses in a toast. People commonly see the children running on enormous flaming torches, looking like shooting stars blazing through the holy city.
How dangerous.
An old man rarely wishes the children to stop.
Not Trinan.
The quiet child shakes her head.
That's Trian!
The exuberant child raises her hands.
Stop nagging.
The mischievous child pouts.
Can't I just play with something I've created?
Every child in the world loves to play, and Trebios is no exception. Every child in the world is afraid of pain, yet Trebios tries to act tough.
Initially, there were many more of us. The others have merely gone one step ahead.
It's one way to put it. The children... What? The children swore they were already adults, yet when they carelessly hit the city gate, they cried out in pain together. Wait, why do you pronounce that? The tripartite prophecy is but a distant ritual? And the Chrysos War a painful dream? Echoes from the Gate of Infinity occasionally jolt her awake, and the distant travels of our identical sisters sometimes inspire uncertainty within her. A new journey begins when the previous one comes to an end. Despite Tar marching forward endlessly, the children always manage to stay true to their hearts. They are all that remains of one another. Their senses intertwine. There's 4 more words after that. Should be watching like 90% of the Trebios drop like LobCorp clerks. Oh, jeez. Back with the LobCorp, baby. Ultra journey. Well, I guess Kevin's the last one, or Phainon. The Lost Voyage. Yep. In Amphorius, untitled statues are a prevalent sight. As for the inspiration behind these statues, they are said to be the clay figures that Kefali made at the world's creation. They made clay figures in their likeness, bestowed upon them the breath of life, and allowed the golden divinity of their blood to course through. Thus, the very first mortals roamed the earth, receiving the god's mercy while realizing the sorrows of this world. In front of a statue, the people of the holy city beheld a man, Phainon, of Adis Elysiae. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I only heard a few minutes ago. I think that's how you pronounce it. He never spoke of his origins, only using his name to nonchalantly identify himself.
That's not really his name, is it?
People cast sidelong glances at him, their minds swirling with doubt. The man merely responds with a breezy smile, neither confirming nor disproving their speculation. This game has rotted my brain more than any Gen Z can interact and dream of. LabCorp, Limbus Company, other things. It's taken over, man. Phainon is a soldier, one with divinity coursing through his veins. Responding to the Goldweaver's rally call, he traveled long and far to reach the Holy City, eager to bring light to the hero's path.
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust.
Ballads reach him through the breeze, as though soft voices meant for him, and he responds in kind.
No matter. My existence is of little consequence.
Well, damn. Idis Elysiae, the man's hometown, shrouded in secrecy just like his past. Some have searched for that distant village, yet found it neither written about nor passed down through song. In every nostalgic reflection, the man crafted a vision of paradise with his exquisite poetry. Yet within the ancient texts of the Holy City, the history of that frontier village remains more obscure than the days to come. In the far future, the land of the forest will bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, the man will inscribe an eternal mark in the Chrysos epic. Yet his real name may never be heard in this world again.
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
Some too losing themselves at the very beginning of their journey. Pure fiction. Are we done with the book for now? The Flame Chaser's path has been lit. Hooray, we read fairy tales. Whoopee! Hey, McNosky, I've been wondering, did you used to take breaks during your travels? Yes. I believe in a work-life balance. No trailblaze never rests. Some things are beyond my control. Some things are beyond my control. That's a little too hard. A little too close to home. Such a profound statement. I feel like in Forrest's hectic days are winding down. That's fine. It was about destined paths and unexpected adventures. Might not be new stories for a while. Great tales take time to craft. I'm getting impatient. They'll be in the next update. They will be. What book? Is this another book? Fair McNosky, you've lost me again with your words. Of these enchanting tales over right here in Dreamland. You'll come back, won't you? Thank you. Listening to Fair McNosky tell stories always brightens my day, even if it's not a daily treat. I always look forward to it. Until next time, Fair McNosky. Close quote. Author's recompense. That's a lot of them. Cool. And hooray, we did them all. The free stuff. Alright, I have a lot of this nectar that I want to shove into that thing there. Yeah, skirt into the basin. People start to form with the ball rolling endlessly. The murmuring water whispers of revelry, and the undulating tidal patterns with like tiny waves, like the small spaces, also become roiling ocean. Absolute bliss is the pinnacle of bliss. Such long satisfaction. Thank you, my dear. Miss Ambrosia has sobered me up a little. The visage of your reflection is so good looking that I can't help but get all stirred up. Thanks for the compliment. I think I'm very pretty too. Time, how long has passed? Oryx, you move fast. The starry sky. I see, she still hasn't given up. You're also a fool in this banquet. Dance hard then. Dance for me, puppet. Indulge hard, waste time hard. Work hard, get it hard. Little fishy that wants to swim to tomorrow. When your banquet ends, the absurdity that you will see when you sober up will be the price of buying inebriation. What are you even saying? What the heck are you? You speak less sober than when you're drunk. Ambrosia, ambrosia. Ty's voice is languid once more. His words fragmented like water splashes. Seems the basin's desire for liquid is unsatiable, and ever unquenchable patron of ambrosia. Alright, let's give it some libation. Boop. Yummy. Actually, what the hell is that? Empryon gaze? Treasure gather that can be used indefinitely after use. When basic treasures are good to be displayed on the enforced. Oh, okay. What's this? Oh, foam wallpaper. Anyway, more stuff. Hooray! Alright, what eidolon am I at with me? I think I unlocked two eidolons? Oh yeah, I gotta change it back. Yeah, we just had, oh, we're E6 now. There we go. I got E6 a lot faster than compared to the other one. Nice to know my RMC is also not built. Yes, sir. I've been working. I only started farming relics for like recently. But working on traces though, those are looking fairly sharp. Literally everything else is being built except for the relics, which take the longest, which what do you expect? E600 resident and said, get it to buff my Clara. It is what it is. Anyway, Tribby sent me a message. That's a lot of side quests. Well, I have a feeling those quests are going to be around for a bit, but there is one that is in limited time, which is that one. So we'll probably be tackling that one after I take a quick little break. Well, now we can do something really soon. I love puzzles! Collect my thoughts. As you sit down, the light of the stars begins to ripple before you. The waves shine, the air seems to resonate with echoes. Minus trial's not yet. It's not over yet. Not ever. Oh, it's not ever yet. Oh, I think it was supposed to be over. Oops. Wonder how he's getting on. You reflect on your first meeting with the white-haired man. Back then, he was so spiritual, like no one in the world could stand in his way. Then you think about his expression before he threw himself into this trial. Though he wasn't hesitating, he was also far from confident. Just what kind of pressure is he under? Shouldering the burden of being the legendary and prophesized deliverer? If he were to fail, what kind of blame would he face? Seems that saving the world is no simple matter. However, perhaps mortals can become heroes in stories because they do not hesitate despite knowing the inevitable outcome. That he will achieve his wish. Okay, enough pondering. We're just gonna stand right here. You can gaze at the Herta with this fantastic backdrop. And I'm gonna go ahead for my break. I'm gonna go ahead and stand up and stretch, all that good shit. If any of you need to do the same, or maybe need to go up and make some food, drink, pee, or poop, Now is your time. I will be back soon. Ugh, this goddamn cough. Ooh. Hello, I'm back. You know, if there's one thing I learned from being sick again, it's is that I learned of an unstoppable force that I feel like that we all forgot. And that is, no matter how hard you try, no matter what you take, no matter what you do, you can't stop a runny nose. That boy will keep dripping. It'll keep running for days. Like a marathon runner with how much it's running and how long they go for. It is insane. It was like finally like midday today, to where I have like I have blown my nose so much since like I want to say Friday that I'm actually starting to get a little bit of a headache. And I know it's not the cold that's causing the headache. I know it's totally me. Well, okay, the cold is causing the headache. I blame the runny nose. Fuck that guy. It's rough out here, man. Being sick is not fun. Speaking of not fun, I heard that this event is very puzzly, so let's go do it. Gotta talk to Damiotis. That name sounds familiar. Is that who is he? The steed. A Tropan secret. What's the? I guess we'll just go there. Oh yeah, we get to walk past the very loud Dromas's.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
The essence of the calendar is metaphysics.
Yeah, that's just that. Oh, like he just eeping here.
There seem to be more guests in the Grand Bachelor.
Oh, Medusa, protect me. Don't let me sink.
Damn, she's just floating there, or I don't know. No physics. Yeah, I think your kid's just dead. I don't know. Oh yeah, Damiotis, you bastard. Hello, esteemed Outlander. Was that photo of Castrum Crimnos helpful to you? Immensely helpful. That's good to hear. I've always felt somewhat guilty towards you, so now I've been able to help eases my mind. Though Lady Aglaia has forbidden me from further exploring the world beyond the sky, my curiosity remains unabated. If you're interested, feel free to chat with me anytime. I'd be delighted to share my latest discoveries with you, esteemed Outlander. I heard you're working on some sort of plan. Where did you... I mean, you're right. I, Damiotis, have discovered a superb business opportunity lying just outside the walls of the Holy City. Do you want to join in, hero? If we get our hands on it, we'll surely become the trailblazers of the new era. Great future is awaiting us. I mean, he said trailblazing. It's what of us? What of us? Got me in hot soup last time. Actually, making money? Give me more details first. I hear you from a world beyond the skies. You might not know this, but the Holy City used to span across far greater lands than what you see now. A long time ago, countless allied cities existed around Oklahoma, in the same way that Ordix's stars surround the Dawn device. Oklahoma was a true eternal city back then. People did not think of it as their city, but rather a motherly figure. Once stood on top of the hill and looked outward, everything we could see was our territory. Like a pride and rock situation. Then, the black tide raged stronger. The area with the city walls became the only safe place, while all the other regions gradually grew deserted. Oh, tragic. Why were they deserted? Are you going to go grave digging? You're not entirely wrong. More inclined to think that we're going to bring back items that still have worth. Oh, okay. We're not pillaging corpses. We're just searching for valuables among the dead. Totally different. When Nikador was still active, everything beyond the walls of the Holy City was living under the Mad King's shadow. The giant spearman sent me some slates buried several feet into the ground. We're not going to reach those places for sure. His Titankins are beginning to die down now that you defeated the Mad King, making this the perfect time to go on an adventure. The ancient cities may be in utter ruin by now, but I'm sure some parts of them managed to remain as they were. Say, places like that have been buried underground. Found an underground palace beneath an ancient hypogeum? Glorious 20-minute shower. Hey, that used to be my average too, I think. An underground palace beneath an ancient hypogeum around here a while ago. Just dig up those treasures and you could stay however long you want in the Holy City. Heck, you can even buy whatever you want. You can buy whatever you want here. Really worth that much? Are you sure it'll be safe? What's a hypogeum? Mission money. Well, the last one's just not true. What's a hypogeum? A massive underground building complex that was likely used as a vault to store valuable items, and safeguarded with defense mechanisms that may still be functioning. In any case, our plan is simple. I'll lead the way and you can sort out whatever mechanisms that remain. When we finally get to the treasure, we can split them 3 to 7. Why am I only getting 70% of the treasures? You only take 30% of the treasures? Don't you want more? Average is like 3, but sometimes the long one just says, I'm trying to think, what is my average? I think my average is like, I want to say between like 5 and 10 minutes. I think it's between 5 and 10. Between getting in there, getting the right temperature, hair, body, I think it's about like 5 to 10. Drying off. Huh? I'm getting 70%. 30% is yours. You have a chance to reconsider your words. Alright, I'll admit that we can't do this without you. But the same goes for me. Let's both compromise and agree on an equal split. Fine, okay. Negotiate any further, it'll be a 9-1 split. Negotiate will be a 9-1 split. Bah, I'll just live with a 7-3 split. This is final. No more negotiation how we're splitting the loot. I already have an ideal route to go around the city walls. Let's set off for now. Alright, let's go. Get in water will be warm by the time I finish. What? It's the map I drew of the hypogeum. All the runes have been marked on it. So the hypogeum goes very deep, and we'll start exploring from the shallower levels. As this is your first time delving down below, you best follow after me. Thanks to Damian's leadership, you enter deep into the ancient affiliated city state until you find a door blocking your path onward. Once everything is prepared, let's start our exploration. Okay. I have no idea what we're gonna be doing. It's been so long, I can't recall what the what the meeting is supposed to be. Oh, it's these. Okay. We're here. Based on my previous scouting of the area, this should be the way to the hypogeum. Jadis's power supposedly protected this place. It used to be a shelter used to resist the black tide, but years later, this place looks so similar to Oklahoma. Sounds like a safe place. We're not going to find anyone in here, right? Why would we? This place was abandoned even before it could serve as a shelter. People later realized that the black tide does not retreat once it takes over a location. Even the most robust of shelters not hold out for long. Rather than make themselves comfortable somewhere safe while waiting for death to claim them, they decided they should prevent the disaster from even occurring. It only stands that there's a high chance of finding valuable treasures in there, provided we can break a seal. Okay. Or whatever I said. Seal? Okay. See that thing over there? That's a prophecy tablet. Creation of Oryx. Its containment mechanism is the very thing keeping this gate locked. This should actually be the authority of Janus, but seeing how close the three Titans of Fate were, I guess it does make sense for them to share their powers. Anyhow, as long as the tablet is active, we're not going to be making any progress. Since you're a hero who fought alongside the Chrysosairs, I assume it wouldn't be difficult for you to break this seal. I'm waiting for your good news then. Boom. Investigate. Puzzle. I know what to do. Oh, it's open. Knew I had to bring you along. Would have been able to open it on my own. Alright, I have no idea what we're going to encounter once we walk through here, but that's the spirit of adventuring. Just the thought of it excites me. Did you already drop a map of this place? Woo, an adventure! You're looking more excited by this prospect than me. You are indeed a true explorer. Oh. We don't actually explore, we just walk through the door. Okay. Okay. Two square. Hooray! Squared. Can I go deep? Okay, I think it is just flat out more. Alright. There we go to the scapegoat. Wait, it's all gonna be like different types of... Oh, I think they are. Okay. So that was like the random tablets. This is gonna be the goat game. This is hand. And that's book. Okay. It's not just one type of puzzle. That's good. I was gonna get so bored. Just not because I'm scared trying to do that first one, like harder variants, I swear. Yeah, deeper. As I expected, here's another door and along with it yet another seal. This looks like a creation of Giorios. Why is he here? Or said the reason is need to solve it, right? Something wrong? You need to eat some soil. If you believe that doing so would help you disguise yourself as a Dromos, I don't think such a drastic step is really necessary. Anyway, you should first try and see if you can break the seal. You can still flee if anything goes awry. The golden scapegoat. Touch. Yeah, we succeeded again. Perhaps this place isn't as well defended as I had imagined. Let's continue onward. Hopefully you can still be items in this place valuable enough for us to bring back. Ugh. Next challenge. Touch. I feel like we've done these puzzles before. Like, even down to, like, the same, like, steps. I'm not tripping, right? I do not think I'm tripping. Oh. Oh. Hello, Julian the Vampire King. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. I'm Firo. I'm a burb. I play games. Sometimes variety. Right now we're playing Star Rail because I'm behind. And I know the next update is like in 2 weeks, so try to get through some stuff before then. I hope you've been doing well. I've had a good day, good week, good anything really. I hope you welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. Press even further into the depths. Coin. Oh, it's really great spaces here. In fact, it's compared to the size of the Holy City as it is nowadays. Can't believe such a place could be located within a tiny ancillary town. The architectural craftsmanship of those days was truly advanced. Oklahoma's ancestors must have been quite wealthy. Let's continue this conversation later then. Yeah, Oklahoma wealthy? Ain't no way. Of course, even as far back as the Crisis War period, Oklahoma has always been the undisputed Eternal City. Let's set the discussion aside for now. Do you see these complicated paths? It seems that progressing onward won't be as easy as a task before. Wait, easy? Be as easy a task as before. Okay. Door here is sealed just like all the other rooms, yet there's still a silver lining. Look over there, it's the hand of Zagreus. According to legend, that object was created by Zagreus. Though it can grab heavy objects, only people with sufficient talent can control it. There's so many golden coins here, this must be related to the stealing test. Guess we just need to steal enough coins for the seal to unlock. I don't have that kind of talent to activate that thing. You want to give it a try? You still don't know this NPC? You think he can't type? Well, you know, he was the bastard that took a photo of us. He's like, guys, look what I found. I found aliens. I had Zagreus. He can move and punch. He's the best. This guy is clearing the trial. I gotta disengage. Whoop, 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 whoop. Seal dispel the path, the deep part of the hypogeum continues. It's not the first I've seen this item. Still curious about one thing. Could such an enormous hand really be used for theft? I mean, it's the trickery guy that made the hand, right? Is that what Zagreus is? If it should be considered flawless, if there's no one around to witness it. Should a breaking open the main entrance of a bank be considered a form of robbery? I mean, no one saw it. I think we're okay. Indeed. So I guess breaking open the entrance to a bank by force could also be viewed as a form of theft. Zagreus is a terrifying titan indeed. Looks like the atmosphere has livened up quite a bit. Let's press on then. Trying to pull for Silverwolf? Oh, okay. Yeah, that is the advantage of like all the rerun banners, that there's more of a chance to get an older character you want. Personally, I'm saving up all my schmeckles for Mighty. For when that boy comes. 45. That is a lot more than 5. Yes, this asks me to collect coins, and there's like no time limit. So it's like, what's the point? Oh, yeah, these ones are going fast. Hold up. Ooh, trying to avoid me, huh? Am I pulling for any characters this banner? No. I got my Herta. Actually got my Herta on the first 10 pull. And I spent the remaining things attempting to get her Lycon, which I also did. So now I'm just saving for Mighty, because my luck has been too good recently, and I would probably not get him the first try. That is the plan. And then there's a couple here. But there's more coin here. Even more coin. You got Herta with 79 paid him like an 80p for silver. Kind of sad. Oof. Yeah, you're going a hard pity for both. Hopefully you get your silver wolf though. She's still usable. You can do funny monoquantum things, and still probably the best single target debuffer, just because of the amount of shit she can put on him on one unit. Your brother's dress me trying to make you spend more money on Fortnite than I personally want to. Oh no. What skins are in stock this time? Miku again? Ain't no way. Buffing Silver to have blast at her scale and take the weakness of the taking with a slot 1 party member. Now, did they say they were gonna do that, or is that like a dream you had? Past there should be the vault where the treasure would be stored. By estimating how far we travel, it seems like we're close to our goal. Keep going for a while longer, buddy, for victory is at hand. We came from a trustworthy dreamer. Oh, okay. I see, I see. Why do I feel like you're the one who wasn't able to keep going? You normal person. I merely have a sense of foreboding. After all my previous efforts have all come to naught. Yeah, you did try to die. That did happen. Hopefully this time my effort will bear fruit. We can't pass this area directly. Do you have any ideas? Book. Touch book. Interact with the toe. It's absolutely incredible. Touch. Yeah, we can blah, blah, blah. There are only funky buffs coming, but you would only really care about the Silver Wolf one. Yeah, because I really don't know about, like, what are the characters that could be buffing. This also feels like a first. At least with, like, Hoyo. Just being like, hey, let's look at our old characters and actually buff them, and not just do it because we pissed off a whole country. By carefully above. Is there an end to this? If we wish to explore all of them, it'll take us more than 3 lifetimes to do so. Now I think about it, if there really was something valuable here, surely it would still be lying here for us to pick up. Damiano sinks into despondency, just like the time where he was first told that the world beyond the sky didn't actually exist. In fact, he could practically hear his dream shattering into pieces. As you continue to blaze the trail, you'll eventually reach your destination. We're seeing if I more possibilities, right? Can we get past this herd? How do we still expect to venture beyond the sky? As long as you continue to blaze the trail, nothing will get in your way. Dr. Race also needs a buff. I know he was a free, though. Here's the thing. He's not free anymore. They gotta do something with him. Alright, since I'm already here, I owe it to myself to see this through to the end. If I prefer to continue onward, I don't think I'll be much help. Perhaps I just stay by the entrance and act as a lookout. That way if I spot any approaching monsters, I'll be able to ward you in time. Or you can just die. Yeah, you know. But a lot of people do have that free ratio, so being able to use him would be pretty fun. You're not trying to escape, are you? You're playing to slack off, right? Alright, let's do as you say then. You have so much trust in me, I'm truly touched. Well, let's look forward to our continued cooperation, dear hero. Find anything valuable in there, just keep it with you for now. Be careful so the upcoming paths may not merely lead further underground. If you encounter any danger, just run back to the entrance and find me. Ratio still goes hard. People are geeking out off that face shell perk. Probably goes hard and just geeking off the Yunli perk. Those two get buffed. That it stonks for me. I don't think Clara's gonna get buffed. Because the only other counter character is Yunli, and I think comparably they're actually like kind of the same. Meanwhile, I think there actually is a pretty noticeable difference between a face show and a ratio. So they might do something for him, but I think they're more focused on like characters that are like, let's say 1.3 back. Or the characters like on the docket. See here. Why do I need to read that? Perform a miracle. Boop. Orb. Yeah, yippee! Some people want Bio and Yanqing buff, but some people say they only gonna buff limited characters. Kind of sucks if they do because people still use standard banner. I mean, yeah, you gotta give the standard banner like something, right? Like, I feel like the only thing they really need to do with Bailu is give her like some form of cleanse. She just needs some form of cleanse. And I think all they need to do for Yanqing is just make his soul steal thing just like more consistent instead of just like a fixed 50% chance. It's just like little things that could just fix them, really. It's just like little things in their kit that could just make a world of difference. So if they take note of that, they can give Clara a separate niche. Yanqing and Buying are also getting buffs in Zila. Oh. As deeper hyper gym is open, I've also updated her map. Take care of the seals in this room, are much more stronger than outside. Doubtful. I bet these prophecy tablets still ain't shit. Go. Let me in. Put me in, coach. 'Cause I'm ready to play. My magic 8 ball said that Yanqing is getting guaranteed to fall up and no longer go away after taking damage. Wishing also the target of Bailu's first tick gets a cleanse. Alright, these are Mr. Sing dreams. Never took you for a Yanqing or a Bailu lover. I think the rest of standard banners fine, but they could still buff them. Yeah. I think I know how this one's gonna work. Okay, you go there. Okay, maybe I don't. Yeah, no. Dying of Ligma. Across the cube said March is getting triple target shield and an extra follow-up per turn. Yeah, they cooked too hard with their hot one. They're just like, damn. Maybe Maybe we went too far. How are we doing this one? I feel like it's simple. I'm just dumb. It's a pretty common theme here. Because there's only 5 shapes, right? Yeah, there's only 5. No, we're not cooked. We're not cooked. We're better than that. So it activates the follow-up turn at 50% enemy health instead of death. Which is much higher multipliers. Reservation march out early in his place because you can't use the skin for the other march. Some of this guy just said. Yeah, they just give the outfit for preservation march. So they're just like, how do we get people to go back to that? You go solving this puzzle and then going backwards single step before resetting on the verge. Yeah, that's how I am with puzzles. Only go with Clara and Yun Li. I'm technically also good with Yanqing too. Just because that one single shield is like super meaty. That doesn't help me. I mean, it's got to go right there somewhere, right? Unless... Fuck, does that help me? Alright, spoilers, it doesn't help me at all, actually. It's a funky shape, that's for sure. Yeah, it's nothing like that. What am I supposed to do with this square? Now let's see here. Let me cook. I only glanced at the chat a little bit, but let me cook. Brother. What does this do for me? Yeah, this is the fancy shape. This is the fancy feast. Unless I like layer it like really hard. Or something, I don't know. Yeah, because this isn't really... This is like the same thing. Yeah, this is like the same thing. Unless... There we go. Nailed it. Oh boy, it gets harder. Yeah. Give me the controller. True, but if you get Adventure for Yanshin, you don't need March 7th, but I do know all the players don't get Adventure. I mean, Adventure is like the most... Adventure is such a stupid shielder. Absolutely hysterical shielder. Alright, so now we have a whopping 4 squares. So, how big is this gonna be? We're kind of doing like a weird, like, cutting thing almost. It's like we're gonna be cutting and then also, like, keeping some things open. That was easy. Yippee! More scapegoat. You're only the one. Yeah, we're fast to try it a second time, guy. Hey man, maybe they should have just switched the puzzles around. You would have stunned me sooner. Oh, whoops. Shit. Alright, so we're gonna put the bop, bop, skitty, bop, bop. There we go. Hey man, maybe triangles are harder than squares. I don't know. Triangles are a very complex shape. You do more with a triangle than you can with a square. my honest opinion of the situation. Alright, let's see here. So I got... how's this one gonna work? So it's like... I went left, right, yeah. Yay. Hey, please just don't kill me. That's the name of this game. Don't run into your past self. It'll get fucked. I just went so much farther away, though. What the fuck? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, these last puzzles are just getting too easy. I don't, I don't know. You're gonna travel backwards or forwards in time to make contact with your other self. You could create a black hole because of how matter works smooth. This game is onto something. Potentially, this is a sci-fi space game, so maybe they do. Think about sci-fi space concepts more than we think. Where they let on. This is a lot of coin. This is double speed too slow. You're saying like this is double speed too slow. We need quadruple speed. That's what I needed in my update. I want this game to move so fast that the refresh rate it just fucking dies. Disengage. It's copying so because I like it when she says it. Oh yeah, that's true. She does do a little fourth wall breaking. This is double speed. Fist can punch. Push. Scatter. And for some reason, I just have like a magnet in the palm of my hand. Yoink, 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 yoink. There we go. Initial D! Alright. The final of the puzzles! Hopefully. I hope there's not a third difficulty. Would not be amused. Alright, where's book to touch? Oh, there's book. Book. Yeah, but like just turning it off do the trick. We do need it aiming at the chest. Okay. What would be the advantage of having it there, though? That do anything for me if I go back? No, not really. Oh, look, there we go. Yoink. Ah, we gotta get 3 chests. Okay. Alright, so what does this do? Does that change? Okay, we can do that. So we need to find some of the chests we don't know where they at. We can move this. Okay, so if I do that, what happens if I go back in the future? Or the future. Yeah. Well, if we don't know where they at, that's usually when Topaz or the Herta come into play, pretty much. And what if I move this? That doesn't help me, actually. Alright, so where does this... Okay, that points to there. Oh, I can get up there from here. There we go. We can get one. Nice.
Oh.
You want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself. Even her doesn't show me the chest, baby, and secret room, but I found some of them secret when I was doing side quests. Yeah, sometimes, I think some chests are just like locked up by like certain side quests. Or just like little events that you just like haven't done yet. Yeah, I probably won't worry about the chest until, like, I do most of the side quests, at least, like, in a specific area. And I'm just like, okay, now we'll take a deeper look-see. Throw out my topaz, and like, get him, Numby. Where are they hiding?
This thing? What I've got is leagues beyond.
Alright, I didn't even pay attention to the one over there this whole time. But if I actually just did the hardest ones first... I did. I don't know, this one was just in a room on its own, baby. Let's go. Yeah, babe. The final seal is broken. The initially chaotic paths merged into one, revealing a shortcut to somewhere. Wait, there really is a hidden room? This is even more classic than I had imagined it to be. Regardless, since you explored a majority of the hypogeum by yourself, the honor of uncovering its steps should also be yours. You should continue onward. I'll stay behind and keep watch over our return path. Should the door suddenly slam shut, I'll promptly alert you. Does that mean there's more, or...? Follow short guys that extends towards a room at the far end of the hypogeum. Or the hypogeum. Investigate the exquisite chest. Lines of text are engraved upon the surface of the chest. Though the chest has suffered significant wear and tear, the inscribed words are still legible. To the person who manages to reach this place, the fact that you heard means that either the seals outside are no longer active, or that you broke the seals yourselves. Therefore, you're either very lucky or extremely intelligent. Aw, he thinks I'm lucky. That's so sweet. The threat of the black tide grows ever stronger. We are forced to take as many of our belongings as possible and seek the holy city's embrace. No longer shall we live independently as Sabanians. Yet I am still hopeful that people will still remember the name of our native home, as well as the events that have transpired here. This is why I have left a tiny portion of my memories here. Perhaps someday people will return to my birthplace once more, and newborn children will learn all about us and weep before this inscribed slate. Alas, I will not be around to witness such a scene. I pray that when that day arrives, we will still be able to construct a dome. The last Sabian. Sabanian? When you open the chest, you find some ancient items inside, as well as text inscribed stone slab that's covered in a layer of dust. These items from the final legacy that was left behind by the Sabanians. Either the hypogeum and reunite with Damionis. Well, found anything? I found some stuff in there. Wait, really? Can I have a look at them? Show the Sabanians' legacy to them. How extraordinary! These are genuine pieces of ancient heritage. The slab has been preserved surprisingly well. Exquisite relic indeed. I want to ask you to elaborate on what you experienced. Keep these precious treasures safe, but they're yours now. Suddenly feel quite emotional when I look at these artifacts. After all, they are proof that good times never last. The optimistic and prosperous Golden Age cannot flourish endlessly, just as progress and advancement are never a guarantee. Even the holy city, once viewed by the masses as a beacon of hope, will eventually succumb to the ravages of time. People at that time were to witness the state that we're in right now, they would probably gripe about how we're a bunch of unworthy descendants. At least you're still resisting the black tide? No need to put so much pressure on yourself. It might be sour your ability to soar. Living's the best. Long live life. No need to put so much pressure. Is that your attempt at a joke? The way you chose to liven up the atmosphere is middling at best. You're welcome. I'm really good at ruining the mood of a room. You know, I actually feel better now. Seeing how there are more important things to accomplish, now's not the time to feel sad over grandiose dreams. Anyway, you should take good care of these things. Perhaps they'll even be more valuable a century from now. Some people say Herta replaced Topaz to find chests, but if you use Topaz and her together, you can find more chests when running to the other chests. True. But I always, personally, thought that Topaz was still better. Because, yeah, Herta will tell you that, hey, there is a chest in this area. You need a technique point for that. And meanwhile, you can just have Numby and that boy free. Like, he'll sniff out a treasure for no cost at all. Aid the lost child. How about no? And scroll crest. Is that just the is that the other one? Yeah, that's just a fighting event. Okay, whatever. Give me the goods. Look at all these mighty funds. Yummy. You heard us go to every Euphoria's chest without using a single trick snack skill issue. I don't think we should be flexing the fact that we can just like tap a button and be like, oh, we found a treasure, let's go. My character selection. Excuse me. I'm trying to think. Are you E5 or E6? Try to remember. What is my pre-time skip Fugwe at? She is E4. She's E4. I forget. Is she still in the shop? I don't... No, she's not. Okay, so she would just be E5. I mean, I don't use Hanya at all. Yeah, I suppose. E5 Tingun. Why not? Oh, when did I max out Hanya? Anyway. Yay, more fox. More fox. Yeah, it's weird. I have an E6 Yukong before I think I have an E6 Tingyun. This character hates me.
Oh, a visitor. Please let me show you some of our local hospitality.
Oh, thanks because both my friends were regularly running out of skill points somehow. Were they too broke to make trick snacks? Bro. D-Hill's rerun banner for E6ing my Tinga and Gwyneth before I could get a single Misha. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh yeah, Tingyun is... She is on this banner, isn't she? Hmm. Nope, these are mighty funds. Nope, 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 nope. Be stronger than that. Be smarter than that. I might change my mind later. Who knows? 55, let's go! Get double on Boohill's Lycone, and when I pulled Boohill last year, that was also a double. What does Starro mean by this? It's all about the double down. Know what I'm saying, partner?
There seem to be more guests in the Grand Bats lately.
Yeah, I mean, it isn't already apparent by just looking at enjoying the white girl jump scare. I think that's I think this is a good place to end the stream. We finished the story. I did the timed, like the what is it? Like that one update where you want to put time into that you can go back to event thing. Also, you are still emoting. We gotta get closer. Okay, maybe we're a little too close.
There seem to be more guests in the Grand Bats lately.
Okay, what about this? Hey. Hey. Alright, don't emote on me. Say the boot is worth it, he's dealing 4% public show boss, and then they have 40% physical res. Ooh, does this kill everything? Cause Super Blake funny. Super Blake very funny. Alright. So let's take a look at who's live. Take a look at who's live. Anyone I know. Jesus. Can you get any louder? I mean, they could. Easily could. Why are they so loud? There's some trails I want to read, but they've been going for a while, so it's just like, Probably wouldn't be there that long anyway. Mid-flight could never do what he does. Hey man, Firefly couldn't, but if it was Sam, he absolutely could. It's a goddamn shame. Again, excuse me. Sorry for sounding disgusting, just like in general, but hey, gunk in the throat when you cough, yes. You're lovely for those descriptor words, by the way. I will... Here. As if I just do raid channel here, who's it gonna send me to? Maybe this time we can actually raid into someone who's playing Star Rail, since I'm actually did the story. Know what I'm saying? Can't spoil me if I already know, bitch. God, they are so loud. It's crazy. It's just like, shut. Shut. Can't you all tell I'm so good at raiding into people? Oh, man. Loki wouldn't mind if I just did raid channel and it just like spit me like a bunch of garbage. Back to LobCorp. Oh yeah, I haven't rated him in a while. Looks like Superhero's playing some Marvel, baby. Well, not that Marvel, but a Marvel, which is still pretty fun to watch. So let's go into Super Will. Playing Marvel with a bunch of other people, so it's bound to be chaotic, as that type of game is anything to go by. Yep. It should be a good time. I'm gonna just go into them, show them a good time, be respectful, all that, you know, respectful nonsense. Not really nonsense, it's just common courtesy. And if you have, I guess I should do this for Julian. Let me meow 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 meow. For Julian, if you're still there, there's the Twitch link to raid into. Yeah, that'll be all for me. Thank you all for watching. I watched live through Revive. Viewership's always appreciated. If you want to see more feature, up on YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch. And with that being said, have a good morning, day, evening, or nights. Be acting to each other and be acting to yourselves. Peace out. God, they're so loud.